Psycho was released in 1960. It was directed by Alfred Hitchcock. It's written by Joseph Stefano and Robert Bloch. It starred Anthony Perkins, Vera Miles, and Janet Leigh. An office worker named Marion steals cash from her employer. She skips town and stops at a motel. She takes a shower. An old lady sneaks into her bathroom and kills her. Marion's death is a horrible way to go. She sits on the bottom of that godforsaken motel tub, the life slowly draining out of her. She's scared out of her mind. You can see her struggle to catch a breath. She grows weak and then she dies. When I watched this for the first time, I couldn't believe it. Marion was introduced to me as the main character and suddenly she's dead. Norman is a charming guy. He's the manager of the motel. He cleans up the crime scene. Cut to a few days later, Lila, Marion's sister, questions Sam, Marion's boyfriend, about Marion's whereabouts. Sam has no clue. They team up with a capable private detective. The PI, the investigator, becomes suspicious of Norman and asks to speak to his mother. Norman refuses. The investigator sneaks into Norman's house. He walks up the stairs and then out of a room rushes the mother and kills him. Lila and Sam drive up to the motel to investigate themselves. Sam distracts Norman and Lila sneaks into the house. She discovers the mother, Mrs. Bates. However, all there is left of the mother is her preserved corpse. Norman rushes into the room. He holds a knife. He wears an old lady's wig and dress, making it clear that every time we thought we saw the silhouette of the mother, it was actually Norman in disguise. He tries to kill Lila, but Sam rushes into the room at the last moment and overpowers Norman. It's explained that Norman's mother years ago took a lover and Norman was jealous. He killed them both and then developed what was then known as multiple personality disorder. This is why when Marion comes around and Norman feels attracted to her, he projects his own jealousy onto his mother and then as his mother kills Marion. That's the movie. Before Marion is killed, she decides to return the money. But she dies before she can return the money, so no one will ever know she decided to return it. Yikes. I find it scary, I guess, where the movie leaves Sam, because at the beginning of the movie, Sam refuses to move in with Marion. He says because he's too poor. Sam's money trouble strongly factors into Marion's decision to commit the theft. In Sam's first scene after Marion's murder, he writes her a letter, finally inviting her to come live with him despite his modest means. Had he invited Marion to live with him only a week earlier, would she have stolen the money? Would she have stayed at the motel? Would she still be alive? How did you like the movie? Let me know in the comments.